welcome to Bibarel Terrible. Today we're new for the swim team featuring the new Dewgong from A Lost Origin with the Floe Return attack, allowing you to shuffle back as many water energies attached to your Pokemon in play as you like, and doing 40x damage for each water energy you shuffle back in this way. We actually get to do a lot of damage with this Pokemon. We have our Finneon to do Oceanic Accompaniment. It has the Oceanic Accompaniment ability, helping you attach as many water energy as you like from your hand, as often as you like to any of your Pokemon that has the Swim Freely attack. So Swim Freely is only associated with Pokemons that are water type and stage 1, so you actually have to evolve first before you're able to attach freely from your hand any amount of water energies every single turn, over and over and over again, onto the same Dewgong or any other stage 1 Swim Freely Pokemons. So we actually have to evolve first a lot of Pokemons, not only our Dewgong but also our Bibarel. We have our Radiant Venusaur to draw cards as well, but 2 copies of Bibarel, mainly we have to focus on this card. We have to evolve it fast. That's why we have 3 copies of our 4 copies of Incense, my bad, and 3 Ultra Ball to get out our evolutions as fast as possible to help us support our strategy, because if we can't draw cards, we're done for. We have 13 basic water energy and 1 aura energy to help us discard, so we need to discard cards from our hand so that we get to draw over and over with Bibarel's ability. And we also have our Cynthia to draw even more cards, Bruno as well, so we'll get to that later. But the main strategy of this deck is to basically keep drawing back those energies after you shuffle them back with your attack, because you actually have to put them back inside to the deck after using this, after attacking with this Pokemon. So that means even if you're doing a one-hit KO, you are emptying your field, emptying your entire battle station from energies. You have basically no energies in play. If you want to do a VMAX knockout, you actually have to do that. And then after that, you may not be able to draw any supporter cards. If you have no Radiant Venusaur, on your next turn, you may be left with nothing but Bibarel to rely on. That's why Bibarel is so important for this deck. That's why we have to get it out as early as possible. And Radiant Venusaur is in there as well. It's actually our security. We have no stadium cards, so if they play Path to the Peak, we cannot use this ability at all. So make sure you're aware of that. We actually should be playing a Scoop Up Net just in case they play Path, so that we get to remove Venusaur and play another Bibarel. So we get to, I will maybe update the list as we go for more gameplays, but right now we'll just stick to this list. So I quite like this list just because Radiant Venusaur is working really well if they don't play Path. We also have a lot of setup cards to help us bench a lot of our Pokemons fast, summon our basic Pokemons, and, you know, evolve our Bibarel and also our Dewgong fast so that we get to attack and draw enough cards to set up our strategy. So setup is very important for this game. As we all know, we have 3 VIP Pass, 3 Quick Ball, 4 Level Ball, and 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball for the basic summon, 4 Incense and 3 Ultra Ball, as I said, for the evolution. And also, we have our Irida to get our water Pokemon out as well, and any other item cards that we need, our Capacious Bucket, Ordinary Rod, or even, well, no, we don't really have any other item cards for this deck, sorry about that. But we also have 1 Boss Order for the extra power play, 1 Gordie to get as much energy from the top 7 cards of our deck, 1 Lady as well, the new supporter card that actually helps you, well, it's kind of a revival of the old Sun and Moon supporter card that helps you draw, search your deck for any 4 basic water, any 4 basic energies and put it into your hand. So we get to search for 4 water and do 160 extra damage with Floe Return, which is pretty cool, on its own without playing Bibarel. So obviously play your Bibarel, use the ability first before you use this supporter card, because that way you get to draw, you get to maximize the amount of energy that you draw into your hand. And also, if you have a Marnie, make sure you play the Marnie first, because you're more likely to get your energy cards with a Marnie and then use your Bibarel. Don't play the ability first, because chances are you have a lot of cards that you cannot actually play. You probably would have a lot of cards you need to put back at the bottom of your deck. And if you play a Bibarel first, I've done it a lot of times, if you use this ability first, you're less likely to get as, you know, you're less likely to draw as much energy as you want to do as much damage as possible. So obviously play Marnie first before using Bibarel's ability, and also Cynthia as well. If you use the ability first before playing Cynthia, is actually better. Bruno, same thing. And I think that's all for the list. Let's go ahead for gameplays. So I'm gonna show you guys a few recordings before we go for the live gameplays, because I actually went to the recording. Before that, we're gonna go for a quick tour to our sponsor. We actually are selling packs, so if you guys are interested, we'll just let you guys watch this one. So that's all for the deck list, and be sure to grab yourself some packs from our sponsor at XTrainer90 Team to build your very own deck from any cards in format. They even sell online codes for character rares, full art, and gold cards to expand your collection. So check out the link in the description below or click on the top right corner of this video to enhance your PTCG experience. Use code BTT for 5% off any products to get yourself some lovely cards. And now for the moment of truth, let's go for some gameplays! Okay, now let's go ahead for the recording. There we go. Our first game is versus Blissey, V, and Miltank, which is pretty cool. I don't think they're playing a path, so excuse the long wait there. I don't know what's happening to them. Sometimes there's just delays in the game, but you know, not a big delay. Don't worry about it. So Blissey, we need a lot of energies. Obviously, Blissey has 300 HP. How are we gonna get? Okay, that wasn't a Blissey game. My bad. So the next one probably. Sorry about that. What is going on here? Probably the next one. Blissey has 300 HP, a lot, so we actually need to attach up to 8 energies from our hand with the Oceanic Accompaniment ability, a really difficult named, a really difficult word to be, a phrase that is so difficult to use. Terrible ability name. But anyways, that ability is quite difficult to play because you have to evolve first, as I keep saying, and if you don't evolve, if you keep getting too many energies, if you have your Lady or Gordie, even Capacious Bucket way too early, if you get those cards, don't play it, because if you draw too many energies out, you're completely stuck. If you don't get to evolve your Dewgong, you are dead, because Bibarel is not helping you draw cards. You won't get your supporter cards that easily because you are only playing very few number of draw supports. Only 2 Cynthia, 1 Bruno, and 1 Marnie. Not a lot of draw supports. So we initially tried an Ice Q. There we go. This is a Blissey Miltank deck. Ice Q actually has the amazing attack that defends it from all basic Pokemon. So there we go. We had an Ice Q for this list. This is an original version, one of the earliest build. Eventually, we decided to just cut that out from the deck just because it's just wasting a lot of space. We want to make sure we can do a VMAX kill as early as possible. So that's why we have a lot more supporter cards now and a lot more ways to make the deck more consistent, basically. We have a lot more Evolution Incense and quick Ultra Ball just because they are that bloody important. If you don't have your Bibarel early, you are completely dead. Like, just bloody concede. There's no point playing the game. And they just killed Finneon, which is terrible. That's why I say it may actually be better to play 3 copies of Finneon, because that is actually very important. And boss's order is very common. All they need to do, they don't even need to target the Dewgong. Like, Dewgong is not a threat. It's not a threat to our opponent if we don't have a Finneon. So all they need to do is keep on killing the Finneon. If we run out of that card, we cannot use the attack at all. Finneon is the only, basically our only ammo, right? It doesn't matter how many water energies you have. It doesn't matter how many Dewgongs you have or how many Bibarels. If you run out of Finneon, that's it. So we only have 1 rod. Make sure you use it at the right time. If you have 2 Finneons, we have that 1 heavy ball though. If you have it stuck in the prize, you can draw it out and then wait for the second one to get killed before you shuffle it back into the deck. But you may not have the choice though. You may not be able to wait that long, because if you pass 1 turn not having a Finneon in play, if you pass 1 turn not searching for the rod and not playing it, then you may not be able to attack and do enough damage for the knockout to draw enough prize to win the game. So we have an Ice Cube. Annoying thing about this Blissey deck is that they are playing Crushing Hammer. So we have no way to attach energy to Ice Cube just because, you know, Finneon doesn't work. The ability doesn't work for any other water type Pokemons. So we have to attach one by one. We have no Raihan, no energy switch. They are playing a full basic though. They have Miltank, Blissey, nothing else. Tornadus, Dunsparce. They have Yveltal though. Yveltal from Celebrations to discard 3 special energy from Cry of Destruction from any one of your opponent's Pokemon. Well, any of your opponent's Pokemon, I think. Okay, oh, we have an Arceus. I really wanted to play Arceus for this deck, but this is the earliest build. Sorry about this, guys, but we now decided to play, instead of Arceus, we played Cynthia's Ambition and like 1 extra copy of that card and a Bruno, which is actually working much better than Arceus just because it's doing nothing but evolving. If you play Arceus, I think it's recommended to play 3 copies of Bibarel, then that way you would at least be able to use the ability twice. If you can't play any other supporter cards, then, you know, Arceus would be helping you use the ability twice. Otherwise, there's just no point playing that card. So they actually have enough to kill. They have enough energy to kill our Dewgong right now. They don't need much, honestly. Okay, we're gonna use Oceanic Accompaniment. I still have no idea how I'm gonna pronounce that. It's so difficult to call it. Oceanic Accompaniment. Okay, we're attaching to the Ice Cube from our hand, and playing 2 air balloons may not be that wise. 1 Scoop Up Net. I don't quite like Scoop Up Net though, just because if you get it early, and if you don't need to use it, you may have no choice but to discard it from your hand just to draw more cards with a Bibarel or Radiant Venusaur for a better setup. Because if you don't get a good setup, you're done. This game is that tight. You need a good start. For 1 price deck though, it may be possible to, you know, get back into the game, even if you get a late start, but sometimes, I don't know, sometimes there's just no way. If you're too late, you're too late. Okay, Hyper Potion. So they don't have the cape yet. That means we just need 7 energies. 7 water to kill off the Blissey. They healed off all the damage counters, which is pretty annoying. And they don't need a lot of energies to kill us. Blissey is gonna have V-Guard energy for the next expansion, Silver Tempest. V-Guard energy reduces 30 damage done to it by V Pokemons. It's gonna get blocked off by Temple of Sinnoh. It's gonna get blocked off by Fan of Waves, Flannery, obviously, all of those cards. So it's not perfect. And V-Guard energy would be the perfect combo for your Hisuian Goodra, which is already out now for Lost Origin. So I'm quite annoyed. I'm gonna be very frustrated when I play against a lot of Hisuian Goodras, because that card is insane. Goodra is gonna tank so much damage, it's gonna last for so many turns, and it's indestructible with V-Guard energy, Gardevoir, Lake Acuity. It's crazy. Thank God it's not a fighting type, right? But it's a dragon though. It's even worse that it's a dragon type because it has no weakness. Okay, we played Our Lady for 4 energies, which is pretty cool. I forgot to check the chat. I'm gonna pop it out in a second. So we have 2 energies on Ice Cube. We should not be shuffling back the energy on the Ice Cube, but we actually decided to, which is quite a silly move. There we go. We put 1 energy back. That wasn't smart. So mistakes are always it's always difficult to avoid, honestly, because sometimes your head is thinking about something else and somehow you just miss something. It doesn't matter though, because they actually played a Crushing Hammer, so I'm not really too sad about that. Ice Cube would have helped us so much though, because once they run out of the Crushing Hammer, they cannot get past that card. Once they run out of the boss, they have to deal with the Ice Cube, and they cannot deal with it. It's impossible. It's a total lock, right? It's kind of like Flying Pikachu is a lock. You cannot get through that card. Indestructible. I eventually cut it off because you have to attach 1 energy at a time. It's not worth playing that card, honestly. It is a water type, that's why I decided to put it in the deck in the first place, but way too heavy, the attack cost. We cannot afford to play Twin Energy, that's why we had to cut it out. If we have like 1 or 2 space for Twin Energy, then maybe Twin Energy for Dewgong makes a little bit of sense, I guess, because it is a Twin Energy attack cost, but it doesn't help it do extra damage, so might as well just play full water. I don't think we have a choice, honestly. We have no space for any Twin Energies. Okay, I'm gonna pop out the chat in a second. Sorry about this. There we go. Alright, so what are they doing now? It's our turn, my bad. We're gonna draw with Bibarel. I love drawing with Bibarels because it's just the best feeling ever, especially if you get your Ultra Ball. 3 Ultra Ball in a deck with 3 VIP, I think that's a good ratio, kind of. It's not bad. We have 3 Quick Balls as well, and 1 Aurora. I'm loving the Aurora combo because you get to keep on shuffling back the Aurora into the deck. It's an extra card to help you discard from your hand. That means you actually get to, you know, draw even more cards, draw even more energies with Industrious Incisor. So I really love that combo. It's kind of a gold mine that I stumbled upon. I really wanted to add Wash Energy, but eventually decided on Aurora just because it's much better with your Bibarel. Wash Energy protects from, you know, Galarian Slowking VMAX. If they play Poison Condition, you cannot play your Cynthia Bruno for extra cards. Cynthia is only drawing until you have 6 cards in your hand. 5 cards, actually, my bad. It's only 5, isn't it? And Bruno only draws you 4 cards after the shuffle, which is terrible. So preventing effects actually means you get to guard your Finneon, possibly, with a Wash Energy. It has to stay on the bench though. I'm not sure if it actually works if it's on the bench. I think Wash Energy only works for active Pokemons. Special Energy, I'm not really too sure. So if they play Dragon Ball VMAX, for example, or Hisuian Typhlosion, they cannot actually damage your Finneon. With damage counters, they cannot place damage counters on that Pokemon. If it has Wash Energy attached, I think so. I may have to check back up on that. Sorry about that, guys. So here comes the second Blissey, and this is the point where we should be playing our supporter card, and we actually are playing 2 Arceus in this list. And I'm actually really scared now. And we even have the other Bibarel preparing against mill decks like, you know, Diancie Centiskorch and what's it called, Durant. Because if they play Durant with Galar Mine, we're completely stuck. But if we have a Bibarel from Pokemon Go, we actually get to deny them from discarding any cards from our deck. And they just conceded though, because we actually we may not be able to draw a supporter card because we actually are playing a different sort of list early in the game. We have 2 copies of Arceus and a lot less draw supports in terms of, you know, trainer cards. So this is a better list. This game actually features a better list now. I think we're up against Arceus with Inteleon. Pretty sure. Like 99% sure. Okay, it's Lunatone. Sorry, guys. Lunatone, and then after that is Arceus. Lunatone Zoroark. So we have to hit fast. Golden rule against Lunatone decks. If you can collect your first prize, you win. Obviously, you have to maintain the flow. If you can't keep on attacking every single turn, then you don't stand a chance at winning. Because they can quite easily do Rescue Carrier, Scoop Up Net, yada yada yada. They're playing a lot of Choice Bells though. I don't like Lunatone. I don't like players who play Lunatone with Choice Belt. If you are playing Choice Belt, you should, maybe just add 2 or even 3 copies. I don't think you should be playing that many. Why are you playing that many? Like, there are Stage 2 decks or even Stage 1 high HP Pokemons, or even like basic with Cape of Toughness, male tank with Cape of Toughness. Like, you need a lot more energies. Why are you playing so many Choice Belts? I would say 2 copies is enough. I would play only 2 copies. So this one is a Pokestop, which is very scary. That could have been a research. If that was a research, we're done for. So thank God that was a boss. We actually did a retreat this turn. Miraculously, we got our Irida for Air Balloon. And then, unfortunately though, we're not able to draw enough water energy for the first turn kill. The second turn kill, my bad. Because we actually have to evolve before we're able to attack. So our first attack is not doing a knockout. They actually did not do a knockout on their last turn. So it's kind of anyone's game at this point. I'm giving you guys spoilers, but you'll see we're not drawing enough energies. We got a 5 full draw, but we have a lot of trainer cards in the deck. That's why we are not getting anything. So we got the lady, but we're not able to retreat if we play it. So if we do Irida, we can get our Air Balloon and then discard until we have maybe 1 card left in our hand. I don't really want to discard the lady, so I'm just gonna Quick Ball and discard the other Quick Ball. We're gonna attach the Air Balloon, obviously. And apparently that was a mistake, because if we discard the lady, we could actually search for a basic and discard another basic with a Quick Ball. That means we are essentially reducing cards from our deck and our hand, helping Bibarel draw a full 5 cards, and that actually helps you draw more energies. But I suppose we weren't smart enough to play that hand. But if you discard your lady though, it may actually screw you over on your next turn. We don't need a lot of energies though. Like, make sure you're aware what type of deck you're up against, what matchup you're up against. For a Lunatone deck, all you need is 3 energies attached into play, 2 energies on your Dewgong, and another one on maybe your Seal on the bench. So you get to attack on the next turn, even if they kill your Finneon. So obviously prepare for your next attacker, but also remember that you don't need that many energies. So maybe it would actually be wiser just to discard the lady on the last turn for an early kill, because they could quite easily get Escape Rope or even Scoop Up Net with the Pokestop. We're not playing any Stadium cards, so we cannot unfortunately discard the Stadium. No Greninja, no Training Card. We're playing Radiant Venusaur. Okay, heavy ball for nothing, just because we want to be drawing more cards. We have 2 Bibarel, so we don't need a Venusaur. We're just gonna keep it in the prize. If they play Avery though, so this deck has a huge weakness if you guys don't already notice. Avery. Collapse Stadium is still okay, because all we need is 1 Finneon, 1 Bibarel on the bench, 1 Seal, and another draw support. Either a Bidoof to prepare for the next Bibarel, or a Radiant Venusaur, because if we have only one Bibarel to rely on to draw cards into our hand, that is just not good. They can just boss and kill us. So make sure you have 2 draw supports, 1 seal for your next attacker, and 1 Finneon. Obviously, you need the Finneon. So if you have 4 Pokemons on the bench, Avery discarding 1 is gonna completely destroy your strategy. Avery wins the game. Because we don't have enough rods to shuffle back our attackers or even our Bibarels. We really don't have the space for that. Okay, Mew, we actually are standing a chance at winning against a Lunatone because they got a pretty bad start. And now they're deciding to play the Mew instead of the Lunatone. They should be putting the Lunatone as the active though. They actually gave us the escape rope. So if they kill the Dewgong every single turn, we actually cannot win the game. We're not able to win the game because if they kill our first Dewgong after we drew our first prize, that means we have 3 Dewgongs left and 1 rod. That means we're only able to draw 4 prize if they keep on killing our Dewgong one by one. And after drawing the 5th prize, we cannot draw the last one unless if we choose to attack with Bibarel. We have no other attackers but Bibarel, and Bibarel needs to flip a coin. You have to flip a coin for the 3 energy attack, and we actually cannot. I don't like flipping coins. I don't want to. I would rather just concede. So the escape rope is giving us the advantage. We actually got an extra attacker now. So we're drawing 2 prizes with that single, our first Dewgong, and then we just need to attack over and over. Play the rod maybe after this turn, because all we need is 3 energies. We don't really need to bother about, you know, getting the right cards into our hand. We already have what we need. We just need to play Bibarel at the right time. We have only 1 Bibarel though, so it may not be wise to have done that. I don't know, but I don't think we have a choice. If we put the Finneon, we would be dead. If we put another Dewgong, we don't have enough attackers. So we don't really have a choice but to put a Bibarel. So now if they play a boss, they can kill the Bibarel and force us to get stuck. We don't have the heavy ball for Venusaur anymore, so maybe that was a mistake to discard the heavy ball that early. So this is the tricky thing about this deck, is that you cannot actually decide. It's kind of like Mew VMAX. You cannot decide what to keep in your hand, what to keep in your deck. You have to kind of just discard as you go. It's a Bibarel deck, right? That's the essence of a Genesect V Bibarel deck strategy. The, you know, the Bibarel tech. Or like the, what's it called again? Silverly GX tech. Silverly GX has, I forgot the ability's name, but turbo something that helps you do the same ability as Bibarel. Fog Crystal. I actually forgot to check the chat again. Sorry guys. Nobody's on the chat. Okay. We have 4 prize cards remaining and they have 5. It's looking really well. And they did not attack on that turn. You are so done. You actually paused the turn not attacking. You're dead, man. They conceded. You can't afford to pass a turn not attacking. 1 prize versus 1 prize. You have to do it every single turn. Okay, here comes Arceus. I'm 1000% confident that this is an Arceus Inteleon deck. But this guy is taking an awful long time to decide what to do. Pikachu coin. To go first or to go second? Lost Zone deck. Okay. I'll try a few Lost Zone decks. Obviously, that's going to be a big thing now. Mirage Gate and Sableye. Is it Sableye? I think it's Sableye. So Sableye has a 1 energy attack. It actually needs a Psychic Energy though. That helps you place 12 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. If you have 10 or more, well, if both players have 10 or more in total of cards in the Lost Zone. Yeah, he's taking an awful long time. Sorry, guys. This guy just loves delaying the game. So Lost Zone decks are quite interesting because we have Comfy, Colress's Experiment. We have, what other cards do we have? Lost City, Lost Sweeper. I love Lost City though. Lost City is gonna be a big, big deal. Because if you play Lost City, for example, if they play Lunatone Zoroark, can you imagine? All you need to do is Lost City, kill the Lunatone, they cannot retrieve that Lunatone, they are dead. No more Lunatones. Fuck Lunatone. Lost City. If they play 1 Miltank, you can kill the Miltank with a Lost City, and they cannot keep on playing the same copy. They cannot keep on reviving that card. Like, they can't do it. It's so bloody annoying whenever they do that. If they play a Zoroark deck, and then they cannot actually use Phantom Transformation because it's not in their discard pile, no more fucking Wormadams. Lost City is a big deal. I'm loving that stadium card. Okay, here comes Arceus. I think this is the last game for the recorded, you know, the recording. And then after this one, we're gonna go for live gameplay to show you guys how well the deck works. Hopefully we can earn a few wins, because I'm hoping to get some, you know, some live wins for you guys to watch. We got to draw with Venusaur this turn, and then possibly play our Bruno. They're probably gonna Starbirth though, so I'm actually shitting my pants right now because I was actually anticipating a Starbirth for boss. That's why I benched another Seal. If they boss the Bibarel, the Bidoof, then we cannot actually draw enough cards. But whatever they boss though, I'm pretty sure we are still okay. We're still good because we have a Bruno. We have a Capacious Bucket, but we don't have a Finneon. For some reason, if you're playing against a meta deck, you won't be that likely to get a good start. I don't know why. No VIP, you know, no incense for your Bibarel. That's why I got really frustrated and added like so many bloody fucking incense. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand getting no Bibarels. So now we have 4 fucking incense and 3 Ultra Balls. Don't you dare give me no Bibarels. Okay, here comes this. They actually did Starbirth already. And another search with Shady Dealing. So Big Charm is going to be very difficult. I think we're going to have to kill this Arceus with 2 hits. Because 310 is too high for early in the game. As I said earlier, when you start out using Floe Return, don't expect to do that much damage early in the game. You can only do up to 320 or even more with your Dewgong once you reach your 5th or your 4th or even your 5th attack. Your first 2 or even 3 is not going to do that much damage. The maximum you can do is obviously 200 or even 240 if you're lucky. But you don't really need to do that much damage to start the game. Because if you can do 320 3 times in a row or even twice in a row, late stage in the game we have our 1 rod to shuffle back to recycle our Dewgong as well. So if you can do 320 damage twice in a row, that's enough to kill 2 VMAXs. We even have 1 boss, so that's actually enough to win the game. So it's good, right? Killing 2 V-stars with 2 Floe Returns late stage in the game, and then early you just need to do a 2-hit knockout, do a boss, something like that. It's the perfect strategy. Okay. So the annoying thing about this deck is that, you know, the Bibarel thing, if you draw too many of your basic Pokemon to start, you're forced to bench it, you're forced to play it from your hand, or to discard it with your Ultra Ball, Aurora Energy, Quick Ball. If you discard them though, you only have that 1 rod to recycle those Pokemons and energy. If you discard too many of the things that you need, you may not be able to retrieve them. So if you don't discard, you may not be able to draw enough cards to support your strategy. So that's the bad thing about this deck. You can't really get past that that trap, that limitation. Every deck has its limitation, and for this deck, it is that. It's basically the 𝑑𝑻𝑪𝒐 limitation. Right? If you get your power tablets way too early, you may have no choice but to use them up, even if you don't need the damage boost, just so that you can draw the cards that you need into your hand, your Lisa, your VMAX, whatever. And they did not do a Sharon because I don't think they have a Pokemon on the bench. They have a Starmie, but they don't have it on the last... Well, they just need one on this turn, right? They don't have an Arceus. If they have an Arceus, they should be playing a Sharon. Oh, wait. They need it on the last turn, actually. Right? They need to do Trinity Nova on the last turn, because if they do a Sharon, they can't attack on this turn. Silly me. So thank God we actually hit them early. Doing an early damage. I don't think they got the double turbo. If they got the double turbo in the deck, they would be drawing their first prize much earlier. I think they would be much faster by now. But apparently they're not getting the double turbo. Okay, Ultra Ball and then draw. Let's get another Dewgong. And this one actually has the other Bibarel as well. I quite like it though. I quite like the other Bibarel from Pokemon Go. Because it's kind of a cheeky little way of saying, screw you, Durant. Fuck off, Durant. Can you imagine if you play against a Durant deck? All you need to do is evolve that 1 Bibarel and they are completely done for. They are completely done for. You just need to attach 1 energy at a time to whatever you have in the active spot. Just attach as much energy as you want to maybe a Bibarel, a Manaphy, whatever. Just keep on attacking, keep on flipping the coin for the confusion, whatever, until you get ahead, until you kill off the 90 HP Durant Pokemon. Eventually you're gonna get your Dewgong in the active, right? If you flip too many tails, you're probably gonna get your Dewgong eventually. If they played a boss, they trap you with a boss over and over, you just need to wait until you have enough energies to retreat. Or get your air balloon, obviously. If you retreat though, you may not be able to retrieve your energies back. So I don't think it's smart to play retreat. We only have 14 energy in this deck and 2 air balloons. So make sure you're aware what you have in the deck and how and when to play those cards. Don't just use them. Plan ahead. Don't overplan though. Sometimes I overplan, over-prepare, and that actually screws me over. So make sure you just like stay a little chill, but not too chill. Middle ground, right? Balanced middle ground. It's very difficult. Like everything, every skill in life is very difficult to master. It has to be a loose grip. You have to be focused, but not so focused. It's really difficult. It's just really, really difficult. And the bad thing about this game is that there is a gambling element to it. There's an element, a huge element of risk. Because you never know if they're going to play a Marnie. You never know if they have a Roxanne in their hand. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what are you going to top deck. Obviously, there is a huge level of control you can do. You can, add cards in your deck to counter the Marnie, to counter this, to counter that. But there are always, games where you get stuck with nothing in your hand for 5 turns straight, and you just can't do anything even though you have the right cards in the deck, even though you should be drawing your supporter cards, you just are not getting them. I don't know why, it just works that way. A huge element. Gambling. It's a gambling game. You're gambling with the devil. Sometimes I hate playing this game and I just take a break. Play some apps on my phone. Some puzzle solving games. I love solving puzzles. This game is kind of like solving a different kind of puzzle, I guess. Because if you play meta decks, you're more likely to win. If you don't play a meta deck, it's a bit of a challenge to, to defeat the meta game. And it's a really, really difficult puzzle. This one's not too difficult though, because it's already, the combos are already there. We have our Dewgong, Finneon, Cynthia, obviously. Gordie and Lady is actually, a interesting combo. I love Gordie. Gordie is definitely, the magic of this deck. Because if you get it at the right time, you can basically draw a lot of energies and then attach maybe even more than your Lady, right? Lady is getting you 4 basic energy, but if you get lucky with your Gordie, you may be able to attach 5 or even 6. If you played at the last minute, at the late stage of the game, when you have like maybe 5 cards left in the deck, or even 10 cards left in the deck, let's say, and then not a lot of trainer cards left, you may be able to draw nothing but energies. You may be able to Gordie for straight up 7 energies, doing 280 extra damage with your Floe Return. Good thing about Bibarel is that there's no abilities that locks your Bibarel from drawing cards into your hand. There's nothing but Galarian Wheezing for the moment, and that card is gonna get rotated soon. So we have no idea what's gonna come out. Obviously, after Silver Tempest, there may be cards that actually block your stage 1 Pokemons from using its ability. But for now, Bibarel is actually quite a powerful card. It's helping you draw, and the only thing that locks it from using that ability is Galarian Wheezing. Okay, we killed the Starmie, so we actually made a big fat mistake for this. Right after this turn, you'll see. It's a really, really dumb mistake, but it's nothing to do with gameplay or strategy. It's just the wrong click. You'll see. It's a really, really silly one, but it's important to see this mistake, because you may actually you may actually do this mistake if you don't pay attention. So I'm just gonna let you guys know, we actually had nothing but energies in our hand to attach, and then we use our Finneon's ability to attach from our hand, and eventually we attach the last energy from our hand, and assume that we need to press the done button after attaching the energy, because normally after using the ability, they would actually force you to press the done button, just so you know, just to confirm the finish of the ability, to put an end to the ability, and so that you can attack or do something else on your turn. But if you have no cards left in your deck, if you have no cards left in your hand, if that is the last card in your hand that you're attaching, then you don't have to click the done button. Like, there's no prompt that actually ends the ability. The ability just automatically shuts off, and we click the done button. There we go. You'll see right now. We're attaching the last energy from our hand with the ability, and assuming that we have to click the done button to end the ability, but we are ending our entire turn instead. So right now, if our opponent isn't being a good sport, I think they're just being a good sport, because they can quite easily evolve the Inteleon, do a quick shoot, and then boss another Dewgong on the bench. If they do that, we're down to 3 energy left, and I don't think we have enough energy inside the deck to attach for an Arceus V-Star knockout. If they evolve the Arceus V-Star and the Inteleon and do a boss, we're dead. So we cannot afford to make that stupid mistake of passing the entire turn. That was just retarded. But you learn, I guess. So if it's the last card in your hand, they won't be prompting you to click the done button. There won't be a prompt. You should not be clicking the done button. Be aware of that. Don't make the same mistake. So this is the last game. We're gonna go for live gameplays now. I'm pretty scared, so don't judge me. All right, let's do it. Let's play with the swim team. The swim team. There's a difference between a red done button and a green done button. Yeah. I think it's green though, isn't it? I think both are green. Wait, let me just... So I'm reading the chat, guys. Sorry about that. There's a difference between the red done button. I leave the tips on about ending my turn. So are we gonna play a Ultra Ball? Are we gonna play a Level Ball? I don't think we need to do anything, right? I feel like we should be getting another seal, just in case. They may just do a knockout on the next turn, like a Lunatone or something. You never know what they're gonna play. So... yeah, that's terrible, isn't it? Mistakenly ending your turn. Having the knockout though, we got so many energies. We got overexcited because I was so sure they're gonna concede. Like, I wanted to show off how much damage we get to do. So I'm like really racing, like speeding up, trying to hit them before they concede. Because we got so much energy in play though. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 I think. 440 damage. That's a lot. And we couldn't even do it because we mistakenly end our turn. We accidentally destroyed ourselves. So we're just gonna play an Ultra Ball right now. We may be able to evolve the Dewgong. We should have played the Level Ball. We should have discarded a Manaphy or something. That was quite stupid. Oh well. We may be able to kill the Snorlax right now, but no promises. We're just gonna hope for the best. Okay, no Dewgong. We just attached to the wrong one. That was stupid. We attached to the wrong one. Are they gonna kill us on the next turn? Probably. So this is the bad thing about this deck. If you don't get your evolution, you're stuck with nothing but energies in your hand that you cannot attach. And we're actually playing 13 energies in this deck, plus that one Aurora, so it's actually quite difficult. Here comes a bloody Wormadam. Bloody fuck, we should be playing a Lost City. Let's do a Lost City in this deck. I'm so sick of Wormadams. RIP 𝑑𝑻𝑪𝒅𝒔. Bye-bye, 𝑑𝑻𝑪𝒅𝒔. That deck is gonna be off the meta. No more 𝑑𝑚𝑪𝒅𝒔. We're only drawing one card though. This is quite sad. We should be getting an evolution. Don't know why we're not getting anything. Because we got 4 Incense and 3 Quick Ball, 3 Ultra Ball, 1 Irida. So many other supporter cards. It's ridiculous. We got 1 Ultra Ball for the Bibarel, but nothing else. Okay, Miltank is not doing anything, but 𝑑𝑚𝑪𝒅𝒔 is going to be very annoying. They're going to play a Slowbro and then collect 2 prizes at late stage of the game. They even have a Grant to help them discard more Pokemons from their hand and do extra damage with the Rock-type 𝑑𝑚𝑪𝒅𝒔. So Grant is actually quite a smart card to play. If you are playing like 𝑑𝑚𝒪𝒅𝒔, you know, Mad Party, Castform. I wanted to post a video about Castform with Grant, but then, you know, got lost building some other decks. I have no idea what to do right now. We're getting nothing but energies. This is ridiculous. Isn't this ridiculous? This is fucking ridiculous. We're getting nothing but energies. So Slowbro is gonna completely destroy us. But if they may not have enough Zoroarks though, they have Burmy. They actually have the Burmy, so I think they probably would have enough attackers. Don't think they need the Rod. We have no Avery, so they can't even attack with the Miltank. I'm pretty sure they can collect 1 prize every single turn and eventually do the Slowbro. Is that a Widear? That is a Widear. Pretty cool, isn't it? Extra sensory. I actually saw someone playing a Widear Zoroark box with what's it called? Super effective glass. So they're playing a 𝑑𝑚𝒪🔂 for the triple type for to hit the weakness. They got grass, metal, fighting, psychic, and they can even do Zoroark for darkness energy. You know, choice belt on the Zoroark. Well, they can't do choice belt, right? They need to attach, because super effective glass is a tool card. So that means if they play a Hawlucha, they can actually kill. Well, they can't kill a VMAX, and they can't actually kill a VSTAR. So 7 times 3 is not enough. Oh well. We finally get to do it. They actually did not do enough damage with the... I'm talking too much. They didn't do enough damage with the Widear, and now we get to draw with Bibarel. Thank God for that. Oh my goodness. I forgot we can't attach to this one. We actually played the wrong Dewgong. I think it's green. It's the same color. It's green. It's just that it's a bit bigger. This one is a bit smaller. If you click it, you're ending your turn. This one is a bit smaller. And there's also no, you know, there's no icon. There's no pop-up. It's quite obvious, but the reason I click on it is just because I wanted to do the knockout before my opponent concedes. Because I was so sure they're going to concede. Are we going to do the Ultra Ball? Probably. Let's get another Dewgong. So if they kill the Dewgong right now, we're done for, because we just invested so much energy on that Dewgong. If they knock out the Dewgong with a boss, I think we're gonna completely die. This is a terrible, terrible game. We got nothing but energies though. This is ridiculous. Stage 1 versus Stage 1. It should be fair, right? They're playing Bibarel as well. They have Bibarel, we have Bibarel. They have supporter cards, research, We have our Cynthia, Bruno, Marnie. It's ridiculous. Is it more likely for you to play a research than a Marnie? If you have a research in your deck, I think it may be more likely to get it into your hand early in the game. I don't know. Don't ask me about the ratio. Why are they doing only 100 damage? Oh, it's a double turbo. It's a double turbo. That's quite sad. No boss's order. We get to recycle our energies. That's great. We just need to draw another Bidoof. Somehow bench another Bidoof this turn. If we don't, we're kind of dead. Should we play our boss though? I don't think it matters if we do a boss. We should be killing the Zoroark, right? If we kill the Zoroark, I think it's the same thing though. Let's play a Cynthia. I feel like we should play a Cynthia. If we bench a Bidoof right now, I think it's gonna help us a lot more. So let's get Bidoof. What are we gonna discard? Maybe... I don't think we need that. We don't need a lot of damage, right? We don't need the lady. So we got the Bidoof. We don't have the Bibarel though. It's in the prize. Let's hope we can... Oh, we can actually rot the Bibarel back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put 5. You know, just in case they knock it out. If they don't knock it out, we can actually attack on the next turn. Because we want to be cycling as much energy as back. Come on, give us a Bibarel. Oh, man. They got the Slowbro. This is very scary. Yeah, we don't really stand a good chance. 𝑑𝑻𝑪𝒁 is totally broken. It's just really annoying. They got so many different attackers. This one's not doing anything against a 1 price. This one, I don't think we're playing that many. Oh, we have our Bibarel, Radiant Venusaur, and Finneon. So they can actually play Flapple to do a knockout. 200 damage if we have our Bibarel. Flapple, 150 damage. So we should not have benched the Finneon, I suppose. I guess that's the thing, isn't it? You never know what they're going to transform into. They can't just do whatever they like. We're going to put this one. I feel like we should just boss the Zoroark. Because if we boss the Zoroark, they may not have the rot to transform into a Slowbro. I feel like we should do the boss right now. Wait, I don't think we can afford to do that. We're not doing a knockout, right? Oopsie, my bad. Let's do the air balloon on this one, because we may need the energy to retreat. We're gonna play the Bruno, I guess. Maybe just discard this one, because we have enough Incense and Ultra Ball. Let's play the Bruno. Okay. We got the Rod. Choose an energy to touch one Pokemon. So if it's red, If you have no energy left in your hand, it would be a green button. But if you have no cards left in your hand, there would be no button. So we're gonna just put 2, I think. That sounds right, right? I think that sounds right. I honestly don't know what to do here. If we don't boss the Zoroark, they have another one. They're gonna do the bloody Slowbro. They need to wait till we have 1 prize though. I don't think they even need the Slowbro. It's just a failsafe, right? It's a failsafe. They got twin and double turbo, which is just ridiculous. 9 cards left in the deck. Interesting. How many energies do they have? So 2 more twin and 2 more double turbo. 1 more double turbo. 2. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. So we got the energy, fortunately. We actually have to play this one. Are we gonna do... I don't know what to do. Are we gonna put the seal or the Bibarel? I think we need to play the Bibarel, but we may not have a choice though, because we don't have any attackers. I think Venusaur is gonna help us for this game, I guess. We're just gonna discard the Menifee. We're gonna do a boss so that we get to draw as much cards with the Venusaur. I think that's our only hope to win the game. There we go. It's a green button because we have no energies left in your hand, but you have 1 card left. That means the prompt is still there. If you have no cards left, there's no, it automatically ends. There's no prompt. You don't have to click the done button. Are we gonna play it? I don't know what to do. They may not get the energy though. Are we gonna play a boss right now? Let's just do it. Whatever. No Bibarel. Oh well. Yikes. This is terrible. This is really, really terrible. Oh my god. We have a Radiant Venusaur and nothing else. We should be getting a Cynthia though. Where is the Cynthia? Oh my god. We already used it. We have 1 last supporter card. Irida and Cynthia. That's it. We still have the bucket. So if we get an Irida, we can save ourselves for 1 turn. Oof. This is painful. This is just painful. Oh, we got the Cynthia. Thank God. Thank God. How many energies do we have? We don't need that many, so I think it warrants a discard. I feel like we should be doing a discard. So let's just see. 9, 10. We got 10 energies left. We just need 2. There we go. Oh my god, we got no evolution. We're dead. No evolution. We're gonna retreat to the Venusaur. Can they kill the Venusaur? Probably. 140, 106, 70. So I don't know what to do now. We don't have a choice though, do we? We should have put the Bidoof. Oh well. Should I put the Bidoof? Yeah, we're done for. They just need the last Zoroark, the last kill, and then they win the game. Oh well, we got pretty close though. I don't think we stand a chance at winning against 𝑑𝑻𝑪𝒐𝒅𝒁 unless if we play a Lost City. Because 𝑑𝑚𝒁 is way too strong. They got that Slowbro, that bloody Slowbro. If we don't get a Bibarel, we're done for. I guess we needed the Venusaur, don't we? We're gonna play this one. We don't have anything else. So if we get just one energy, we should be fine for the next turn. Oh wait, they're killing us though. I think it's already over. The game's already over. They just need one energy. Oh well. We tried. We tried. Impossible for them to not get the twin or double turbo. They got 7 cards left in the deck, 1 prize. Impossible for them to get no energies. 𝑑𝑻𝑪𝒁 is broken. There's no way you can win against a 𝑑𝑻𝑪𝒁. It's just impossible to win against a 𝑑𝑚𝒁. Unless if you play a Lunatone, I guess. Lunatone versus 𝑑𝑚𝒁. Come on, play a VSTAR. Why aren't you playing a VSTAR? So they got the first V, which is great. I'm so happy to see a V card finally in the game. We're gonna discard. I don't know what to discard. Let's do that one. Let's get this. It's actually a water type, and we can't play an item on the next turn. I don't know what to do now. Too many Ultra Balls. We got no VIP, no Quick Ball. We got the Ultra Ball instead. This is a fucking disaster. Oh my god. What are we gonna do? No items. If they do the air balloon, we're dead. I'm just gonna concede if they do that. If they didn't, oh, we got a Bruno though. There we go. A bloody fucking air balloon is so easy. They somehow just managed to get everything. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be that easy, you know? We got so many VIP quick balls, like so many level ball. We got 4 bloody level ball. Why are we getting nothing but ultra ball? This game is ridiculous. Forcing you to play a terrible, give you a terrible start. Every time I play a live game, shit happens. It's just so unfair. Now we got nothing. Now we got nothing. This game is ridiculous. It's a total joke. This game is a total joke. No VIP, no quick ball, no level ball. Every fucking game we get nothing. Like, why are we not getting anything? We got so many of those cards. So many setup cards. So many fucking setup cards. Where are they? Why are you getting your quick balls? Why aren't we getting our quick ball? This game is so stupid, man. Are you fucking serious? You're gonna kill us on the first turn. You're gonna kill us on the first turn with a Melanie. Are you fucking serious right now? Ridiculous idiot. Fucking ridiculous, man. There's just nothing you can do. A Vicar vote locking you from playing item cards. What can you do? You can't do anything. Isn't that ridiculous? Fucking ridiculous. We're not getting good starts. This deck is not bad. It's just they keep giving us a shit start. If you give us a shit start, we're not going to win a single game. How are we going to win a single game if you keep giving us a shit start? It's not possible, man. They have so many things. They got bloody fucking Moltres with Dark Patch and Melanie. Is fucking crazy. What is happening here? Why aren't we getting anything? This is just fucking insane. I'm honestly never doing a live stream ever again. Every time I play a live game, they just screw me over. I don't know why. Every time I play a live game, they just totally screw me over. Makes no sense. I'm never doing a live stream ever again. Total fucking morons. Oh, Aurora Energy doesn't work. That's interesting. Oh my goodness. What's happening? We need one more? Oh my god. Mistake. Oh my god. I thought it's 200 HP. Sorry guys. I don't know what's happening to me today. I don't know what's happening to me today. Aurora doesn't work. You can't actually shuffle back the Aurora energy. So no special energies. Because the minute you shuffle it back, the minute you detach from your Pokemon, it's no longer a water energy. That means you're not allowed to shuffle it back. We have a lot of setup cards though. We have you don't really need a lot in your deck. We have so many VIP level ball, quick ball. They just won't give us anything. For 3 games in a row, we got nothing. It's a fucking joke, man. It's a fucking joke. 3 games in a row, we got nothing. Zoroark with Pokestop. Zoroark helps you discard as well, I suppose. You can discard your hand and then transform whenever you like. Yeah, Zoroark is really consistent, but I don't know. I prefer just playing Bibarel. Zoroark is basically overused. Everybody keeps playing a Zoroark. It's really annoying. I hate playing the same fucking deck. Everybody plays the same deck. I hate playing the same thing. It's just copy paste, copy paste. So fucking idiotic. What are we gonna do now? Cole versus Experiment. Okay, they're playing Mirage Gate. Mirage Gate for a amazing rare combo. Pretty cool. Mirage Gate for any 2 different types of energies. Amazing rare Mirage Gate. Interesting. Mirage Gate is gonna be a huge thing. Are they gonna play a Kyogre? Do they honestly have a they can just bench it at any point and then Mirage Gate twice? I don't know what to do right now. I feel like we should play the Menifee, but I really don't want to. Let's just do it. Yeah, I think we should be playing like one copy of Zoroark. One copy of Zoroark. Because if we discard it with an Ultra Ball, we can actually retrieve the Dewgong or even retrieve the... It's gonna make the deck a lot more fluid, right? Yeah. Thanks for the tip. That's actually a very smart technique. Zoroark for a Bibarel deck. Because you actually have to play Ultra Ball. You have to discard as you go. And we cannot afford to discard if we don't play a Zoroark. Here comes that one. Why are they playing only one amazing rare though? Questionable. Like, you have the space for so many different amazing rares. Why are you playing only a Reshiram? You should be playing Kyogre and Reshiram. I guess they're afraid of Menifee. They're afraid of the Menifee. They need to play Boss Cologne to deal with the Menifee, I guess. I'm not sure if it's the smartest move to play the Bucket first. I'm just gonna do it though. Whatever. We got a Rod. So I feel like we should be rodding back. We don't need a lot of energies, right? Because it's a fire type. So let's get a seal. And then rod back everything right now, I guess. Yeah. Or should we draw first? It's kind of the same thing though, isn't it? Let's just play the rod a bit later. I feel like it doesn't really matter if we play it now or later. I don't know what to do right now. I have no idea what to do right now. There we go. Because if they Marnie, we're gonna save ourselves, I guess. I think one would be enough. I don't think they have any weakness guard. Okay. Flower, what's it called? Flower selecting. Interesting. Lovely name. Flower, definitely better than Oceanic Accompaniment. It's actually a pretty nice, it sounds really cool, but it's really difficult to pronounce. It's really annoying to enunciate, especially when you're doing a video. You can't really speak. You have to focus on it. You can't really think about anything else. Oceanic Accompaniment. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Hmm. So we should actually be keeping the rod for Finneon. Yeah. Makes more sense to keep the rod for Finneon. So are we gonna do... We have to bench the Finneon right now. Because we need 2 energies. Are we gonna play a Gordie or a Marnie? Obviously a Gordie, right? There we go. So I think it would be better if you attach, prepare for the Finneon to get knocked out on your next turn. Attach as much to both of your Dewgongs, just because if they knock out one or the other, you got enough to attack with the other one. But you actually have to shuffle back, to do enough damage. So I don't think this is I don't think Dewgong is really that powerful. Just because you need the Finneon like crazy. They're probably gonna kill us. So, wait, how much is it? We didn't actually draw with Bibarel. I just realized that. We did not do any cards with Bibarel. We should have done Level Ball and draw 1 card. I thought about Zoroark, but I never, I never really... I never thought it would work with a Bibarel. So Zoroark with Dewgong, if you play like 4 copies of Dewgong and extra copies of Zoroark, then you're actually kind of substituting your Rod for the Zoroark. But if you play 3 copies of Dewgong and 1 Zoroark, it would actually make the deck a bit more consistent. I never thought of that. So many cards in the lost zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not enough though. This one needs... Oh, only 5? Only 4. 4 or more. That one needs 7. So they finally did it. Mirage Gate. I think they attacked with Cramorant on the last turn. It's doing 110 damage though. Oh, Zigzagoon. Okay. Did they play the Zigzagoon? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. Oh, they did the boss. They did the boss and killed the Finneon. So they got a water type and a fire type. Cramorant and Amazing Reshiram. Pretty interesting. Flower selecting. Scoop up net. Air balloon. Crazy, crazy card. You can play Peony though. Peony to get the Mirage Gate. But if you play Peony, you can't play Colress. Anyways. Let's do a Marnie right now. We got a lot of item cards though. We don't really need much. If we play a Marnie, the Rod is gonna get stuck inside the deck. I feel like we should play the Rod right now. Let's do it later. It's a huge gamble, but let's just do it later. So let's shuffle the deck and play the air balloon, attach the energy, draw the cards. Oh, we got back the Rod. I feel like we should do it right now. Or should we just wait for the Finneon to get knocked out? We don't need the Finneon this turn, but we may need it on the next turn. I don't think we have a choice, do we? If they play a Marnie, they can't do a boss, right? If you do a boss, they can't play a Marnie. So I think we should be good. Dewgong versus Mirage Gate. Now here's a fair game, isn't it? The last game was actually pretty fair, to be honest. They're playing a V deck, and we actually got enough energies to kill the Suicune. We just did not count the number of cards correctly, and we got only 200 damage. I thought 200 was enough, actually. Don't know what I was thinking. Suicune has 210 HP. Raikou has 200 and Entei has 230. So it's a bit annoying. I feel like they don't have a Kyogre. It's a bit too late to play a Kyogre anyways. They need 2 strikes to kill everything. So I think we're good. We just need 1 energy. They're playing a fire type, so we finally got the advantage, I guess. This kind of sucks because we need the energy and now we're not able to do anything. Got too many items. What are we gonna do right now? Let's put the Finneon and 2 energies. Would probably be getting a supporter card, right? Or at least 1 energy. Okay, we got the supporter card. One. Doesn't matter, does it? So we're gonna shuffle a bit more so that, you know, just to prepare for them. Do we need to? I don't think we need to. Because it's already the end of the game. So if they kill anything, I think we have enough to kill them. We don't really need anything, right? They're playing a fire deck. We just need 1 energy. That was a very easy game because we got a super high advantage, I guess. We're gonna go for a few more games. I have confidence in this list. I honestly do. It's just, I don't know why they're not giving us the bloody VIP pass. Level ball, quick ball, something. We need so much though. We need 2 seals on the bench. Like 2 seals in play, 1 Bidoof and 1 Finneon. We need so many cards. So many basic Pokemons. It's almost ridiculous. At least we got 3 basics. I'm happy with that. Okay, so Malamar. Okay, Malamar versus Dewgong. 40x versus 40x. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle versus shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Who's gonna win? They go first. Dang it, they went first. That wasn't fair. It's down to a coin flip, isn't it? This game is really just down to a coin flip. So, should we play a quick ball? Nah. Let's just end the turn. Do they have enough? They just need 2 Rapid Strike energy. 2 Rapid Strike Pokemons. 1 Air Balloon or Scoop Up Net. 1 energy. It's quite easy to get that. I mean, we should have done the retreat though. We should have retreated to the Venusaur or something. And make it a bit more difficult for them to knock us out. Because if they can't knock us out, we get to retreat on the next turn, maybe, possibly. Okay, so Brawly. If we survive this turn, we may be able to draw our first prize. I don't think we can survive this turn. Oh my goodness, we survived this turn. They got no energies. Ha 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 ha. We survived this turn. Okay, we have to be super careful right now. Because we should have drawn with the bloody Venusaur just now. It's quite silly, isn't it? I don't think we have a choice but to discard it. I think we have to. Because we don't even need that much energy later on. So it makes no sense to keep the Bruno. Let's just play another Bidoof. So we just need 1 more energy. There we go. We even got a Bibarel. So be very careful with the button and the prompt. Do not pass your turn. Even when your opponent is about to concede. Always attach to the Venusaur. I feel like that's the golden rule. Because if you get bossed, then you need 3 energies to retreat. The Bibarel is a bit more easy, I suppose. So we need the Rod. The last Malamar is going to be a bit of a problem. We cannot actually kill the last Malamar. They may have a lot more Rods than we do. Wait, are we gonna play the Ultra Ball right now? I don't think so. So we need 3 energies. So many 1 prize decks on the ladder. Another Bibarel, thank God. Cynthia's Ambition. Okay, here comes their first knockout. Malamar. Lucky Egg, okay. A different Malamar list. We got Lucky Egg. We should be playing a Lucky Egg though, right? We can actually do it. We can do Lucky Egg for Dewgong. Oh my god, I never thought of that. Lucky Egg for Malamar. I thought of, like, we did that before when we first built the Malamar deck for Chilling Reign. So we should be doing Lucky Egg for Dewgong. That would be pretty cool. But I don't think they would be killing the Dewgong though. They would probably be bossing the Finneon. Because Dewgong isn't a threat, right? So I don't think Lucky Egg would be that effective. Let's attach one to the bench. And let's just attach the other one. Are we gonna play an Irida right now? Nah. Let's do it later. Let's just Floe Return. Put back 3 energies. They actually need to attack with nothing but Malamar. So I'm pretty sure they have 2 rods at least. We only have 1 copy, 1 rod. If they play 2 rods, I don't think we stand a chance. Are we gonna play the Irida? Oh dear, we don't have any energies discarded. Interesting. So we don't need the Menifee. We're just gonna play the Irida for the evolution on the next turn. We may need the Finneon though. Oh my goodness, we played the rod a bit too early. Because we may need to... Oh, they conceded. They just conceded. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna switch my headphones, so bear with me for a second. I'm gonna go directly to the next game, but there's gonna be a slight transition. Slight delay. Sorry guys. We got a Kyogre coin, a water deck box, a Squirtle deck sleeve. So it's a pretty fun rendition of Lorelei's Dewgong deck, or Price's Dewgong. I like to think it's Lorelei instead of Price that's playing this deck. Because Dewgong is kind of the same as Lapras, it's water and ice. Okay, Arceus and Dragonite. They got the double turbo to start. Holy shit. They're taking so long. Come on, it's an Ultra Ball. What are we gonna search for? A penis? We're gonna search for a penis with an Ultra Ball? We can't do anything, apparently. They're gonna do a boss, they're gonna kill the Bibarel, and then we're gonna be left with nothing. 120 damage with the Dewgong, but then we're stuck. They're gonna do a boss right now. Oh my god. Either kill the Finneon or the Bidoof, but I'm very sure they're gonna go for this one. No Quick Ball, no Venusaur, no second Bidoof. We're done. Come on, just rip the band-aid. Please just do it already. Trinity Nova for Dragonite VSTAR. Interesting, double VSTAR. But they played Starbirth already. That means, well, Draconic Star doesn't work for Arceus, I suppose. It works for your other Dragonites, I guess. But since they're playing Trinity Nova, they don't really need the Draconic Star to charge up the next Dragonite. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Dragonite VSTAR with Arceus VSTAR. Let's just do this one. Don't really have a choice. We got Irida, which is lovely. Are we gonna play the Irida though? I guess. Let's do a bucket. Do we have a bucket? Yay, we got a bucket. That's great. Oh, we should be doing a level ball though. I just realized that we should really be benching a basic right now. So I'm just gonna get all the energies out. Because if we don't get a basic, we're done for. We're not that likely to kill the Arceus right now, and even if we do, they got the Dragonite. Oh shit, I played the wrong card. Oh, thank God. Ah, I played the wrong ability. I thought that was a Finneon. Keep making mistakes. What's wrong with me? Jeez. The fuck? We could have drawn so much more cards just now. Oh my god, I talk too much. I'm talking too much. Damn it. I feel like I'm not gonna end this stream for a good long 6 more hours, because I really want to get some great wins. I feel like this deck is really powerful. It's just somehow we're not getting what we need. Got a Bruno, which is not bad. Let's do a Bidoof. Venusaur really isn't doing much. $120 is enough, I guess. Done. Are we gonna bench the Venusaur? I guess so. Doesn't really make a difference. Okay. Can we kill the Dragonite with one hit? Are they gonna play a Marnie? What's gonna happen? Oh my god, Collapse Stadium. Let's just remove the Venusaur. Venusaur's not doing anything. Just evolve already. We know you have it. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Don't do that. They may not have the evolution. Like, it makes no sense if you're playing Arceus with just a basic Dragonite. Like, you should be having at least one copy of the Dragonite VSTAR in your deck. Can we retreat? I'm pretty sure we can retreat, right? Oh my goodness, 3 Ultra Balls. So we're gonna evolve this one. Let's play 1 Ultra Ball. Are we gonna do that? I don't even know. We need the Finneon. But do we even have a Finneon? I guess we're gonna find out. We don't really have a choice, do we? Because we can't use Bibarel's ability without playing the Ultra Ball. If we attach the energy, we could have done it though. So we got the Finneon, but should we be playing... I think we can. I don't know if we should. Because if we don't get a level ball or a quick ball, then we can't summon the Finneon. We should have kept one of the Ultra Ball just now. That was quite stupid. But I guess we don't have a choice. Let's just hope we get an Incense. Our final copy of Incense with the Bibarel. But we got it though, look at that. And we're only drawing 2 extra cards because we already discarded the bloody Ultra Ball. We don't have a choice though, honestly. I almost did it again. I almost played the Bibarel's ability before Finneon. Dumb mistakes over and over. Cynthia or Gordie? Obviously we're gonna do a Gordie, right? How much can we achieve? Not enough, apparently. Oh, it's enough because it's not a VSTAR. Yay! We finally get to show the max potential. Well, ish, because we're still not killing a VSTAR. We have 18 cards left in the deck, I guess. So our final kill should be a VSTAR knockout. We got 2 Bibarels and a Cynthia. I don't think there's anything they can do to destroy us. We got one last Finneon though. So if they boss the Finneon, I bet we would be destroyed. We have the Rod, but we should be... It would be quite difficult to get the Rod with nothing but the Cynthia. Please don't do boss. Oh, no boss, thank God. No boss. I feel like we shouldn't be shuffling our deck. So let's just draw with the Bibarel, with one of the Bibarel first. And then do the quick ball. Maybe we would be able to get enough that way. I think we actually need 2 rods for this deck. Because we need to rod back not just the Dewgong, we need to rod back the Finneon. Or like Rescue Carrier or something. I'm talking too much as usual, I know. No more Dewgong. This is no more Seal. This is really, really bad. We have no attackers after this. If we don't get a Rod, we're done for. I feel like we should be playing the quick ball so that we can play the Rod and bench the Dewgong and bench the Seal at the same time. Oh, we should have done the level ball. Oh no, we can't actually do that. No, we can't actually do that. So if we don't get the Rod, we're dead. No Rod. Oh, but we got enough energies though. Yeah, we got enough energies. Okay. We don't need the Rod. Oh, thank God. Yeah, knockout and win. I just realized that. Thank goodness. 280 damage, enough to kill a VSTAR Dragonite. Whew. Yeah, thanks Bartek. 2 prize left. Are we gonna end the video right here? Do you guys want to watch another matchup? I'm pretty tired. Let's just go for one last one. Actually, you know what? Let's just end the video right here. I'm pretty tired. If I lose the next game, I'm just gonna keep on streaming like a crazy person. I'm quite tired already. I'm gonna go for my next deck and just wrap it up right here. So today we are featuring the new Dewgong from Lost Origin. We have no lost cards for this list. We are featuring instead a one prize stage 1 Pokemon doing 40x damage, kind of like Malamar, doing 40x damage for each water energy you shuffle back into your deck. You got to shuffle as many as you like. Obviously, only water energy attached to your Pokemon, not from your hand. But you actually get to attach from your hand freely as often as you like during your turn with your Oceanic Accompaniment ability with Finneon, a basic Pokemon, only 50 HP though, so if they kill your Finneon, you cannot actually use the ability to charge up your Dewgong to attack to get enough energies into the game to do enough damage for a knockout. So obviously you need to be thinking about rotting back this card, playing more copies maybe. I would recommend playing 3 copies, but I think for now I would stick to only 2 because all we need to do is bench it. He's a heavy ball to get the next one from the prize. If it's stuck there, we're gonna have 1 copy of heavy ball and then rot it back at the right time, because if they're playing a V card or a VSTAR, all we need is enough energies to kill them early in the game. If we can get enough energies, then we don't need the rod to recover our Finneon. And we also have our Bibarel to draw cards, a Radiant Venusaur, Manaphy for the bench barrier, yada yada yada. We have our interesting supporters. We have 1 Irida to get Capacious Bucket, Incense for Bibarel, any other item cards, plus a Dewgong or even another seal on the bench. We have a Lady for 4 extra basic energies into our hand. Gordie, which is a very interesting card to play, helping us draw up to 7 basic energy into our hand if we have, you know, nothing but energy left inside the deck, because we are continuously shuffling basic energy over and over, turn after turn, and slowly exhausting our Pokemon and trainer cards until we have nothing left but energy. So obviously play this card at the final hour, only when you have very few cards left in the deck should you be playing this Gordie. Otherwise, don't play it, just keep it in your hand, don't bother using that card. Unless if you are desperate for energies, obviously. And then we also have our Cynthia's Ambition and Bruno, 2 copies of Cynthia and 1 Bruno to draw a big hand if they kill one of our 1 prize card on the previous turn. We are playing a 1 prize deck, so we should be playing Cynthia Bruno. And we have 1 Marnie for the early start, 3 VIP Pass, 3 Quick Ball, 4 Level Ball for the basic summon, 1 Heavy Ball as well, 3 Ultra Ball, and 4 Incense for the evolution. And Ultra Ball helps you get your basic as well, but you have to discard a lot more. And 1 Rod, 1 Bucket, 1 Boss. That's it, I think. Yep. And 14 basic energy. We initially had an Aurora, but Aurora does not work with this attack because it only allows you to shuffle back water energy. If you shuffle back the Aurora, the minute you detach Aurora energy from your Dewgong, it becomes a special energy. It's no longer a water energy. That means you're not actually shuffling back a water energy. So I don't know why. I honestly believe it should work, because once, if you're attached, as long as it's attached to a Pokemon, it is considered a water energy, and since it's a water energy, you still get to shuffle it back. The minute you shuffle it back though, it's no longer a water energy, but it's irrelevant, right? The minute it's inside the deck, it's considered a special energy, but that's no longer relevant to this attack's effect. I don't know why, but Aurora energy doesn't work with this attack. You cannot actually shuffle back the Aurora. You cannot do extra damage with this attack using that special energy. So that's why we don't have any Aurora anymore. It helps you discard extra cards for extra draws with Bibarel. It helps you recycle that special energy as well, which is pretty cool if you get to use it for this attack, but it doesn't work, right? It would be such a cool combo, but they don't let you play it. And I think that's all for the list. Hope you guys enjoyed this, this deck that we have for you today. And we will see you on the next one. Have a great day and bye for now, lovely people. Enjoy your life. I'm just gonna end the stream right now. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.